Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to the channel update. Woo! And welcome to August, or a few days into August, but still, welcome to August. Yes, it's been busy, to say the least, and to date this video, to add that little date to it, we've been having things going on in Ukraine with the ships. The Russian Navy has been having some fun times with the drones being thrown into it, and Russia's trying to sort of shell more places. But primarily, to date this video, we've just been having bombs going on into Russian ships as well as shelling. Just looking at the latest news, trying to date that thing. Apart from that, what else has been going on in the world? Basically, basically the Barbie film has been going about for a bit, which has been cool, and as well as the Oppenheimer, and it's been doing really well in the cinemas. So there you go, news to date the video. If I ever come back to these sort of episodes, I occasionally like to. Occasionally I like to look back at some of the old episodes, like years afterwards, and be like, "Oh my god, that was going on back then," sort of deal. But what else is going on? Let's think. Nothing else. Myself wise, I'm doing okay. Therapy sessions have been doing all right. I've been trying to sort of see my. We've been going in focusing on reframing. Basically, reframing is when you try and alter sort of certain ways of expressing. Like basically, it's adjusting how you view yourself or view a certain type of situation, and as I've been as I said, as I've been viewing myself in a more negative light in years past, I'm trying to process and go into the whole not seeing myself in a negative light sort of shebang. So yeah, like it's not. It sounds a bit pretentious, but it is basically like trying to just adjust it, because if you kind of keep following into a cycle of something, you will end up being locked into it, and it will be very difficult to get yourself out of it. So it's nice to sort of have that sense of I'm breaking the cycle, I'm being better, I'm thinking better of myself, that sort of thing. But going on into, so yeah, that's been progressing well. So going on into the main news for the channel, I try and avoid the ums, try and avoid them. That's the thing I'm going to try and do. Not going to be successful, mind very well, but no, I will be successful. There you go, reframing. There it is, reframing in action. I will try and do better on that part. But what is going on at the moment is, in terms of live streaming, I'm going to be focusing on continuing EDF 5, as I have been enjoying playing the game quite a bit. Live streaming has been a lot of fun with communicating with the guys, talking with people, and also getting views. Like the Guild Wars 2 live stream, especially near the end, there wasn't that much views towards it, which, given the fact that I was incredibly bitter, I can't exactly say I'm well, I can't say that I'm not overly. I think I need to. We're kind of. I mean, this is kind of segueing rather haphazardly into the next sort of stage. But basically, the situation with Guild Wars 2, I made a post on the community post saying that I was going to make a dedicated video, and this is just to remind as well as reiterate. So my intentions with the video is I'm basically going to make a audio style, and I'll even try and script it, as I'm not really much for scripting these things, but hey ho. The intention is basically to try and illustrate the sense of what I currently am at the moment with Guild Wars 2, and where my sense of what my personal views on the game currently are, now that I finally have completed the grind for the Sky Scale. I mean, the thing I have at the moment is when I talk about the Sky Scale, I get inevitably irritated, I get invariably GERD, and I will say the timing as well as the grind and everything else, it has ruined the experience for me. Like, I'm sure there are people out there who will say, "Oh, but you should feel proud of the accomplishment," or blah, blah. And to be fair, like, I uploaded a post on the forum, which may not have been the best of locations, apparently. From what I'm hearing, people don't really go on the forums to talk about things logically. They just trigger and get all out, arsey and shitty with that. So it's definitely there's no one place probably to express your annoyance or whatever without having someone call you up on it. So At this point, I'm fairly certain there's going to just be a group of people who will call me entitled for my viewpoints, but hey ho. So, yeah, basically my intention will be to make a video to try and be as objective whilst also raising my own particular... Like, I'll be as objective as I can be to try and see if I can find both sides. And if it turns out that through my own thing I find that I'm sounding a bit arsey as a result, then sure, if I'm somehow completely wrong in that regard, then fine. I don't feel like I'm wrong, but that doesn't mean I'm not wrong, if that makes any sense. I know that's a double negative, but you get what I mean. If there is legitimate reason for complaint, however, then I should at least have the ability to voice said reason for complaint. So, yeah, it's... The long story short is a video is coming. I will try and script the video to make it so that that my points can be made in a calm, understanding demeanor and not just filled with raged foam and all the other jazz. What else is going on? Well, sort of segueing from live streaming to non-live streaming stuff. I'm gonna be... Fuck, I did really well there. You see? Really well. That's a really irritating thing. I'm trying to fix that. It's one of the things that's bugging me lately. So, going on to non-live stream content, I'm going to be focusing on streamlining a bit of the content. Like, I'm going to be condensing it down a bit, so I'll be focusing more on Empire as well as Planet Crafter. I normally prefer to have some variety in my content, such as Heart of Iron 4, which, don't worry, it's coming. There is something coming. I'm looking at the DLC, and it says autumn. So that's the reason why I'm holding off, because it's like, I don't want to start a new a new Let's Play series, only to find the damn game's going to update 2 weeks after I start. So no, I'm going to wait until I'm there, and then we can focus more on other things. So going back into other sense, I'm focusing on completing Empire as well as Planet Crafter, as I'm enjoying both of those games quite a bit, and I also want to try and also make a fair amount of progress in that. So those games will be kind of dominating for a little bit. So I apologize for anyone who normally likes that variety sort of shtick, but hopefully you can enjoy. Hopefully the episodes... I mean, I've just been recording a load of episodes for Empire Total War, and I'm fairly convinced you'll like some of the content from it, especially in the more recent ones I've recorded. So we've got a bit of a ways to go, but yeah, no, I'm believing you'll enjoy the content regardless. As for Planet Crafter, I've been enjoying that game quite a bit, and I definitely feel that I'm looking forward to finishing the game. I'm not gonna lie. There is definitely it definitely is one of those games that feels raw, but I also feel that there's a lot of good things that can be made from it. So I'm more than excited, or more than happy to give that a crack, and also to see what future will hold for that. But but as I said, I do apologize for those who normally prefer to have the variety, and I do intend on returning some variety. Some of the series stuff I've been doing, such as the Prehistoric Planet, the Barotrauma, I will at some point come back into it, but there are some things about it. For example, Barotrauma, at this moment, I'm not feeling as enthralled with to play, so obviously if I don't enjoy it, I don't do it, which is why I haven't been doing it. And the Prehistoric Planet is kind of along the same vein, only it's a little less frustrating. I might have to restart the park. Who knows? It seems like I need to sort of focus in on some other jazz. I'm just looking at some of the achievements I've got for the game, and one of the achievements, which apparently I'm in the 10% of, is finishing the tutorial. So, so yeah, you can kind of see where the problem is. So yes, no, I'm very much in the case of I'm looking forward to seeing some good stuff come from it, but at the same time, I'm also like, yeah. It's not that great, is it? No, but I said, I'm enjoying the game, and I feel like it's very fun. I just probably need to maybe finish the tutorial and roll from there, or maybe I need to finish some other stuff. I'm not sure, but I said, to summarize, basically, variety will be slightly hit, but then as I finish one thing, we'll be able to return to a more state of normality, as well as there's other games as well that will be coming out that I'll be enjoying as well. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. I've been ranting and raving now for at least just under 10 minutes. But no, I'm having a sense... I said, I've been enjoying the game for a while, and I said, I've been enjoying stuff for a while, and at the moment things are kind of been looking pretty good. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the content I've been uploading so far. Thank you also very much for commentating, viewing, and liking, and everything like that. It means a lot. The channel's been going now for over 10 years, and it's so weird that it's the case. I just realized that, yeah, the channel's been, it has already been 10 years old, but, it's been going, there's certain things I've been doing now since 2012, 2013, and it's like, we're still going, pushing through, and it's been an awesome journey with you guys, and I hope to continue it for another 10 years, with, slightly better success with certain grinds, at least. Anyway, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.